above it, and down he goes. You can't get on punches. Oh, here it comes. Whoa. And he's staying it just a bit. Look at that.
You can throw great on a heavy bag. We can throw great on a double end bag. You can throw great in shadow boxing. But why is it when you get in the ring, you're not only struggling to land that cross, but you're also struggling to throw it? Well, on this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to not only be able to throw that cross when you are in the ring, but to be able to land it and land it hard as well. And this is a problem that I had. Even after winning a European title, I still struggled at throwing that cross. And the big reason why we do that is because we're afraid. We're afraid that we're going to throw it, we'll miss and get counted. But why? Because when we throw in the jab, we're confident. I've been here and thrown this jab. We're comfortable throwing a jab, even if we're not in range, because we've got our hands up tight and we can step in and land that jab and we'll feel safe doing that. But when it's the cross, if I'm in the same distance away from my opponent and I throw this, I'm out of range. Even if I step in, I'm still like in an awkward position there, which makes me not really want to throw this punch. Because if he's orthodox, I'll turn around like that, he's hitting these lead hands there, and I miss this, look, I'm wide open for that left hook. And another thing why we are afraid is because to really do land it, we've got to get our feet in close, we've got to be in range to throw it. And when we are in range to land it, that means we're in range to get hit as well. So it makes it very awkward. Now, one thing that helped me get over the fear of throwing this, which helped me land it and learn exactly what to do to land it, is the quote that I think it was Michael Jordan that said, which is, you miss 1,000 shots that you don't take. And it's the same in boxing. You miss 100% of the punches that you don't throw. So what we've got to do, we've just got to throw that punch in there and get over the fear of it. And then it doesn't work. We've got to figure out why it did not work. And then let's say you do get over the fear of throwing that punch, then you throw that punch, you miss and you get counted. Think about, well, what did I do wrong? How did I miss? Why did I get counted? Was my feet not in range? Did I throw the punch too slow? Did I telegraph the punch? Which one of these things was it that you weren't doing? Now let's just say it was the telegraphing, and you're here and you pulled it back and you threw it, and that's what you got counted with. You know that, right? So next time you're going to throw it and you're not going to telegraph it, you're just going to come straight from your face, boom, and blast it out. Was it that you were out of range and you tried to throw it from here and you overextended and you overreached, you put yourself in this position, that's why you got counted? Well, if so, then you've got to get your feet in range. Start with your front foot, then your back foot, then throw your punch, and fast, and it'll look like this. And you might have success like that with your opponent. This needs filling up with water. Was it that you were looking for power rather than speed and you held your breath? Well, you know, next time, think about speed rather than power. And if you think about speed, you're going to punch faster. So rather than thinking about power and try and knock them over, think about speed, get your feet in, not telegraphing the punch, and that right there will help you have success landing it. But the biggest thing that you can do to be able to have success in landing in this cross, other than throwing the bloody thing, is using a feint. Feint a jab. If someone thinks you're going to throw a jab and then you're throwing that fast cross, you're going to have way much more success at landing it. You could throw a jab to the body, throw a jab to the body, feint the jab to the body as his hands come down, whoa, boom, come up and blast him straight in the face. You need to make sure you get your feet in range to throw that. And you could throw the cross and have success with it by touching with the left. So it's a touch with the left and boom, blast him with the right. If you think my opponent's there, I want to just step in with the jab or step in with the long hook. This is going to keep him thinking, get him to cover up there. And then from there, boom, then I can blast it in. But you've got to get your feet in. If your feet's not in, you're never going to be able to land this cross. But another way you can have success with landing the cross is by throwing the overhand cross, which is a different technique. And I've created a full video showing you exactly how to do that. Click here and watch this video next on how to throw the overhand right. Click here.